We're now going to talk about the fundamentals that go into the actual stroke of the putt. Most important takeaway here is that the face is king. The face is much more important in putting than it is in the full swing, and it is going to dictate where that ball starts when you putt. So extremely important to have a good, solid grip, a good face awareness to be able to understand where that face is and start that ball on line where you're looking. Moving on, we're going to talk about the path of the stroke. And if we think about a putter, how it's built, it's on an inclined angle, an inclined plane here. So some people will talk about the perfect path should be straight back and straight through. But if you were doing that, you would be fighting physics as this is on that angle. So really you want a nice slight arc to the inside going back and a slight arc to the inside going through. Now the amount of arc that you have is going to vary based on your setup, based on your makeup as a person, but there is going to need to be a nice small arc to the inside on the way backstroke and on the through stroke. Lastly, we'll talk about tempo. When we think about tempo, we want it to be 2 to 1. We want it to be equal on the way back and the way through. When I see players struggle, there's going to be a big disparity to that tempo on the backstroke to the through stroke. Sometimes it's slow to fast or it's fast to slow. We want it to be very the same on the way back and the way through. So we're kind of matching up that backstroke to that follow through stroke on the way through. So those are the 3 main fundamentals when it comes to the stroke. But like I said at the beginning, the face is king. Don't forget that and don't get too bogged down in your path.